So Lies of P already proved itself as one of the best Souls-like games in years, but with Overture on the way, things are about to get even bigger in my opinion. The DLC isn't just a minor expansion, it's setting up something huge for the future of the series. And after playing through Lies of P again, I'm even more convinced that this is going to be one of the most important DLCs in a very, very, very long time. So right off the bat, we already know about Liza P. We already know that the gameplay was great, had interesting systems. The gameplay looked amazing as well, Unreal Engine 5. So we already knew it was a standout banger in all accounts. But for me personally, one of the best things about Liza P was the fact that the game was more forward facing with its story as opposed to something like Elden Ring. Not a shot to Elden Ring, okay? Elden Ring was great in its own right. I played that as well. I loved it, but I really appreciate the fact that the story was forward facing. I was able to take in the story. Everything wasn't just thrown and spoon fed to you in Liza P, in my opinion. Some of the stuff was overt and you had to go through the story to figure it out. And I thought that was pretty cool. And overall, I felt like it made the gameplay more engaging. And obviously at the state of play, we got the gameplay reveal trailer and it was crazy. And it looks like it's going to expand on what Liza P already is, but bring in some new elements at the same time. This is why I'm hyped for it. I was fascinated by the city of Krat. I thought that there was a lot to explore and a lot to see. And that just goes to show how good they did with their world building, because obviously this isn't an open world game. But at the same time, to be able to still have that level of immersion and depth to your world just shows that they really took the time and care with the world building for this game. Now with Overture on the way, it seems like we're going to dive even deeper into the world of Krat. And one of the critiques I had about Liza P was a simple fact that the world wasn't really reactive. Like I wanted to see Krat change back into the Krat that it was prior. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but for instance, when you take out the Puppet King, he's gone, and now the puppets that are around the environments have no more leader. So one of the things that I wanted to see was, okay, yeah, we briefly touched on the fact that, oh, the puppets seem sad. They seem down because their leader is gone. And that was kind of the end of it. But what I really would have liked to see in this type of game was the world evolve. Like, okay, now that the Puppet King is gone, maybe we could see Crotch start to rebuild a little bit. And we could bring in more side characters. And maybe it doesn't have to be open world, but maybe, hey, we're rebuilding Crot, but there's a puppet over here in this corner of the city that we need to take out and have another boss encounter that way. I feel like that really would have tied things together a lot more and made it more cohesive. I don't think that there's something they're going to bring into Overture, but at the same time, I'm really excited about the new weapons that seem to be coming into the game. So far, the bow with the glowing arrow looked crazy, and it looked like there was a bunch of other different weapons and new enemies and new characters to discover within the world. Weapon crafting was one of the other things in Liza P that really stood out for me. The fact that you could make really crazy and quirky combinations with your weapons, I thought that was really cool. Another thing I'm curious about is what they're going to do with the Legion system to expand that, because that's something that we've seen in Sekiro with the Fang and things of that nature. So I really want to see where they take the Legion system, the new weapons that they add to that, and how they can further push it and make it more interesting. You know, Liza P was something special. I think Overture is really going to add to that. I'm really looking to see what they're going to bring to the table for this next DLC. But I want to know what you think. Are you excited for Overture? Did you play Liza P and think that maybe they should expand on something else? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'm excited to talk to you as usual. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more Souls-like content. I got way more deep dives on the way. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.